What's going on? I'll be what I'll be Fitness Gaming, and you see the title of the video, you know why you're here. Look at the peaks. Siege Domain, some more games here. Alright, this hand is not good, so we're going to mulligan this. This hand is a lot better. Do we put away a land is the question. We're on the play, so we could go Ragavan. I think we put away this. Because we can go Ragavan and then into Kavu, and then we have bolts if we need to clear the way for Ragavan to connect. Alright. I would prefer the combination of Sacred Foundry Breeding Pool, because it makes it easier for us to cast Dromoka's command. But we'll take this. Well, there goes our hand. Yup. Yeah, buddy! Kavu bolt gone. They might... Oh, they took the bolt. They value this guy. That's interesting. They must have a handful of removal. Cast, I mean, we don't... Nah, it doesn't really do anything for us, but it's good information. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and grab... Is it this that we want? Yeah, we want this, and we'll just go ahead and cast a Kavu. So these grief decks, they're obviously really good at tearing up your hand, especially when you have a weak hand and you have to mulligan. It can be very devastating, but they also use a lot of cards to do it. And a lot of their cards are repetitive in order for them to get this frequency off. So if you can survive that early onslaught of them taking your hand apart, you're usually in pretty good shape. But they also play a lot of removal, so it makes it hard for us to slog through all that. I guess we should have played... what do we discard here? I think we don't discard anything. We need every card in our hand. Okay, there goes the removal, right? What is this? Death Touch. Yep. Interesting that they go after the Ragavan, huh? I would have thought they would have went after the Kavu, but oh well. All right. Yeah, so it looks like they took bolts, and they took the bolts in the early game because they knew they were going to be able to deal with the creatures. So we can get some type of removal here. Nope, just more land. Yep, so they're just going to be able to pick apart our creatures and probably ride this grief to victory here if we don't draw anything good. Alright, so we're going to play this since our Kavu's dead. If Kavu would have survived there, I would keep this in hand just because we can cycle it out. But now we can draw into a Siege Rhino. Field of Ruins. About to ruin our day. Alright, so we need removal or Siege Rhino here. That's not going to do it. Let's see here what we want to do. Alright, these are good. Probably trim one of these and a Siege. I like Siege Rhino in this matchup because, you know, they usually strip your hand early on in the game. And it's just a good card to get later in the game. Alright, so this is good. We'll keep. So we're going to go, well, let's see what they play. But we're going to definitely start off with the Flooded Strand here. Most likely Breeding Pool, or actually, yeah, we can't. Other option is just to play a untapped, untapped Temple Garden, but that kind of tells them that we got something. So, we'll see. Alright, so nothing. So we'll just go Breeding Pool here. Not going to cast anything here. We're going to go for the Triome. Because most likely they got Fatal Push, and they're just going to push this and then grief us. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to be able to play our Kavu and leave up Veil of Summer. If I tap right, so red, green. If they Fatal Push this, I wonder if we just Veil of Summer. Yeah, I think we do. Wouldn't mind drawing either another land or a Scion of Draco. Scion of Draco will give our Kavu trample so we can get over any creatures they may play to a chump block. And then of course a mana, we can cast a Siege, but not sure if we're trying to into your hand. Okay. I see. So they play this, I guess, they can play something else and get it back. Alright, so we're going to be able to get in with some damage here. This is actually very spicy. So we're going to remove this artifact. There's nothing that we have right now that I want to get rid of from our hand. Everything is pretty solid. Siege Rhino is kind of like the backup plan. And then of course we got the 2 Tribal Flames, which you can get it. We can at any point deploy 10 damage if they let their guard down. I guess we could have like griefed, right? Pitching the siege. If there are 3 or more soul counters on it, remove these counters, transform it. Whenever you may exile a creature card from your graveyard. If you do, each opponent loses. Okay. Alright, so that's gonna make their griefs, what, 2 mana now? So if they play grief here, what are they going to take? Do they take Veil of Summer? Probably Tribal Flames. Alright, so we're just going to play it safe here, and we're going to cast the Monkey. We're going to go in for 7. And then we got Veil of Summer to protect us. And I still don't want to pitch anything. Still don't want to pitch nothing. It's a good, we got some good cards here. I don't think of anything else that I would rather have. So if they have a piece of removal here, then we just Veil of Summer. This is going to get in. We're going to be able to kill them here with okay. Let's see here. What is this? Destroy target creature an opponent controls. Okay, so that could be a problem. Alright, so what we're going to do here then, we're just going to play the Siege Rhino here. We're going to put the shields down. Yeah, that's what we would have drawn here. Okay, another Siege Rhino, we would have got there anyways. Okay. I like this configuration. I think Stubborn Denial, I don't know. I don't think I want Stubborn Denial. I like the Siege Rhinos. They didn't have one of the explosive discard hands, so we got lucky. We have a threat here, but our hand's pretty weak to discard, but at the same time, I don't want to mold a 6 and then they take 2 cards and we're like left with like 1 playable card. That can be devastating. At least here it requires them to do a little bit of work. Alright, so just gonna get a Triome. Did mold a 5, so if they did have the grief set up, it would take probably all the cards in their hand. Alright, perfect. So we're drawing into some good cards here. The question is, I think we can just play the Draco. If they have a removal, they have a removal. But I don't think we could just be sitting around. We'll have the backup Tarmogoyf here. Because next turn, if they don't do anything here, we can play Tarmogoyf and then have Veil of Summer to protect. And we're in really good shape. Tarmogoyf is not that big, but it will get big because we do have Tribal Flames and Veil of Summer. Alright, so that's fine. We'll just take it. Just going to hold on to Veil of Summer here and the Tarmogoyf. It's still just a 1-2, so it's not going to impact the board that much. I'd rather try to protect this as much as I can and protect our life total. Alrighty then. Whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. Whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna Tribal Flames that. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off by Tribal Flaming this. Now our Goyfi is pretty beefy. So now we can just use this as a forest, take no damage. Got the shields down, but they have 2 cards, gonna have 3. And we do still have a Siege Rhino in the back. Yep, and that is all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Discuss that game there. Okay, so that last game there, we were just riding a Draco to victory. Veil of Summer in hand. We didn't really need it, but it's always good against those type of decks to have it in your hand because they can lead to major blowouts. They do require a lot of resources in order to have those explosive starts. So if you're able to shut them down while they're going through that, it can be very devastating for them because they normally cost them about 3 or 4 cards. And you can get ahead hardcore. Plus you're drawing too, so it's brutal. Siege Rhino. Reigning supreme, easily way to close out the games. And then we didn't see the Dromoka's command. As far as our sideboard in that matchup, yeah, just Veil of Summer I believe is the only card. I mean, Stubborn Denial it's one of those cards that it can be good in a certain situation once you have established the board, but against those grief decks, you gotta assume they're gonna most likely pick your hand apart in the first or second turn. If it doesn't happen, then you're good to go. But just assume the worst, right? But yeah, any questions? Comment at the bottom. Any misplays, any plays I could have done better? Comment at the bottom. Let me know. Share your list at the bottom if you have your own domain list that you've been playing, that you've had a lot of success with. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button. I post every day, and all these things help out the channel tremendously. Again, my friend, thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out.